That's a look from earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on two. One thing to... That should attract a lot of attention in this game. That matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Antetokounmpo is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Davis at the center position.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. Here's Gobert. KD on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. 5 on the clock over Davis. Durant, no good. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Basket counts.
Boy, Kevin Durant puts it on the deck, able to navigate and get to the cup.
Curry passes to Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Mobley. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, shooting 2.
That one is off. And the Pacers doors last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
And he sinks the second.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Indiana, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. Curry, a screen on KD. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
1:51 left to play in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk with Jordi Fernandez for a minute. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Wembanyama passes to Curry. And the shot goes in.
Curry understands how to take a hit, prepares for it, and makes the necessary adjustment.
Outside, KD. LeBron a screen on Wembanyama. And Davis sends it back. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Count it.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Now here's Curry. Giannis outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Trendon Watford's checked in for Evan Mobley. That's good from Antetokounmpo. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's LeBron outside. And so Giannis will bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 1. And Wembanyama outside. We've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. Curry with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
James against Giannis. Gobert with a screen for LeBron. No good with the wing jumper.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Pacers leading by just 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
On the court for Indiana, they've got Anthony Davis. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Giannis in at the point guard position. Moves back up. Gobert with the block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
6 to shoot. Here's Giannis. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. James, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to LeBron. LeBron going to work inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And here are the Nets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Gobert. To the inside. Stolen by Thompson. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Davis. Curry passes to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
So it's Brooklyn now. The Pacers making the shot. KD dishes to Mobley. 4 on the clock. LeBron kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
Now, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Outside Curry. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Mobley.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Doris, what's the key for a team like the Nets, who have to hit the reset button, so to speak?
I think, Kevin, you have to find consistency at the head coaching position, because then you can set clear and achievable goals for your team going forward. You set a style of play, commit to it, and just build year by year, game by game.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go.
Doesn't have rest.
.102 left to play in the first half. It's Curry outside, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. LeBron right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wembanyama. Easy money for Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Antetokounmpo against LeBron. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
LeBron James.
Take a break. Take a break.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for LeBron. Fires from way outside. That shot off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pacers lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to the second quarter. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're measuring out the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Indiana leading. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Evan Mobley is out there with Gobert. Then it's James. And it's Durant. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 2 spot. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Durant for 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Nets trail by 5. LeBron passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. LeBron against Antetokounmpo. LeBron shot is off. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And it's Curry at the elbow. Gobert with the block. LeBron with it. Out guarded by Giannis. James, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12.
So this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much.
Who wants a t-shirt right about now? That's right, fans. It's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see ya.
Wembanyama finds Thompson. Indiana moving it around. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now, Antetokounmpo, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. On the clock, Antetokounmpo. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Indiana again missing. Nets trail by 3. And, Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Antetokounmpo passes to Curry. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Gobert. Pass to Durant. For the lead. That shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Curry's shot is good.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Giannis. No good from LeBron.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Giannis passes to Wembanyama. Back to Giannis. Using his size, Giannis!
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Nets trail by 5. Now here's James. There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley, a screen on Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. James. LeBron's got 6.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pacers out in front, leading by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Stephen Curry's out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Davis at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Davis. The second chance effort. The rebound by the Nets. Durant kicks to James. Mobley the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Curry. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Thank you, David. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. It's stolen by Gobert. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mobley. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Pass to Curry. Here's Wembanyama. Defended by Gobert. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Holds it up there for Mobley. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Curry. Curry always finds a way. This time inside. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Just 5 to shoot. Thompson with the rebound. Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
How about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Making the second, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Gobert with a screen on Thompson. Pass to LeBron. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Both shots good from the strike.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Outside Curry. Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Mobley. High post, KD. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Indiana moving the ball around. Shoot from the right block. Off target with the jump hook. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And it's Davis with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Curry from deep three-point land. Indiana again missing the critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Here's James. It falls.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So Antetokounmpo looking over it. He can't get it to go. Good D by Mobley. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now here's LeBron. Count it!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And the Pacers call time here. They're down by 4. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul. Wembanyama passes to Davis. Curry outside.
And it's Durant with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. KD stepping the line with 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he can't get either to fall. Antetokounmpo finds Davis. Curry on the wing. And here's Giannis from outside. Bucket's good.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. They've got Kevin Durant. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with James. Then there's Davis, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Now here's Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails the wide-open jumper.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. James against Mobley. And that one's good. James.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Six on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Embiid. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
James, left side. Antetokounmpo, outside. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
At the line for the Bulls, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting 1.
Have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Embiid. Fades back. Davis with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Here's James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
Chicago shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First free throw is good.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Second free throw, no good. And here comes Cleveland, trailing by 4. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Embiid. Now Wembanyama. He's covered by Curry. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Embiid.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And he's going for the lob. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Embiid. Lets the three fly. James with the rebound. Antetokounmpo outside.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter here. Curry's shot is off.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. For the finish, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
Cleveland calls timeout. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. James against Mobley. James can't get it to go. And it's Tatum with the ball for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Embiid finds Wembanyama. Back to Embiid. Fades away. And the shot's good.
And Embiid has this shot in his bag. He's confident in that area.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Curry. To the paint. Tatum with a steal. And they're on the run. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
The three from Curry. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cleveland on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
The Cavaliers leading. Jason Tatum out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Mobley in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Chicago with a rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Curry buries the triple.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Curry passes to James. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. And we played through the first minute here in the second. The floater. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 6. Now here's Tatum. Uncovered. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist by Tatum. Give him 8.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And he lobs it up top. Anthony Davis going up top.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for 3. SGA from distance.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
James, left side. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be Evan Mobley. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from James. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Here's Wembanyama. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game here.
First team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers. One shot.
One shot.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Tatum against Durant. Left side, Davis. From 12 feet, Curry's shot is off. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Durant. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Here's Curry. Here's James on the wing. Oh, they get a hand on it. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Tatum. There goes Tatum, taking it all the way. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Shot clock at 6. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The drive by Shea. Fader on the way. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Bulls trail by 7. James up top. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Wembanyama. And Davis with the block. It's good. Now Curry. He has 6. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. From behind the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Embiid finds Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Over James. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And now it's an 8-point Cavalier lead. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Curry. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for Cleveland. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Embiid, a screen on James. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Cleveland, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The Cavaliers lead by 8. And for Chicago, let's take a look. James is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Davis in at the center position. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Embiid. Tatum from long range. Chicago with a rebound. Curry with it. A deep 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Tatum. They double-team Tatum.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
These are his first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Tatum.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Now here's Durant. Yet to see a basket. Outside Curry. Durant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries to break his ice. Connects. The jumper drops.
The ball handling of Steph is sometimes undervalued. I mean, he's much more than a shooter. This guy has mad skills as a handler.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. Tatum, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Chicago with a rebound. Pass to Durant. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Davis misses. Cleveland leading by 8. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Here's Curry. Give him 8 points now. Chicago calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Let's give it up for your
On defense, the Cavaliers. Durant finds Curry. Now James. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. James has got 7.
LeBron ready to fire. Shot it with confidence there.
Tatum against James. Embiid passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to James. Yes! He's still got it! LeBron!
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
Embiid is screen on Antetokounmpo. Mobley down low. Davis on him. James with the rebound. Bulls trail by 4. And there's the lob. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Wembanyama. To the inside. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points. And so Curry will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And there's James from the arc. Tatum pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Mobley throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Double team on James. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Cleveland leading by 4. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game. Wembanyama, screen on Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter. And so it's Cleveland leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Tatum against James. Here's Tatum. Mobley finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
James outside from outside the arc. That one no good. Cleveland leading by 6. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Inside. Tatum inside. He's covered by Curry. Mobley passes to Wembanyama. Tatum from long range. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And Cleveland leads by 9. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Mobley on a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Bulls trail by 9. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And a deep three from Curry. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Embiid. No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. His first shot attempt. That's good from Durant. On the assist by Curry.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Goes up on the wing. James passes to Durant. Tries again. No good. Excellent D there from Embiid. Here's Wembanyama. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that'll push the lead to double digits. And so Curry will bring it up for Chicago. .146 left in the game. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 to shoot. Over Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Throws it up high. And Durant with the block.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
James can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 10. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now here's Curry. Davis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And a deep 3 from Curry. From beyond the arc and then some.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on it.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. And Cleveland leads by 11.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
So it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Detroit Pistons. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Chamberlain. LeBron James is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Curry. And it's Giannis in at the guard position. Now here's Pippen after LeBron James's miss. Pippen kicks to Leonard. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Left side Curry. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Now Antetokounmpo. The 3. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Curry against Pippen. KD with it. Back to Pippen. Takes a 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff.
We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that one's good. Leonard.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
KD against Giannis. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Right side Durant. The tray. Chicago grabs the miss. Giannis outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by LeBron.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
And it's Detroit's ball. Trailing by 2. Outside, KD. Abdul-Jabbar finds Leonard. Pippen is doubled. Durant for 3. Second shot opportunity. And the layup good by Pippen.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
LeBron outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Detroit with the ball. Pippen with it. Outside Leonard. Pippen sets a screen for Leonard. Driving inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And doing a nice job using the bounce to force the issue. Kawhi earning that trip to the line.
Kawhi, man. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Outside Curry. Shoots the 3. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. The Pistons lead it. Pippen outside. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. And stolen by Chamberlain. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. .58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. For 3, Pippen. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Pippen's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Curry with it. He's picked up by KD. Curry passes to Giannis. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. And it's Detroit's ball. Pippen for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Pippen's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to James. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And you know James isn't thinking twice about that shot. Knows he has the green light.
Leonard looking around. To the middle. Here's Shaq. And finished off by O'Neal.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even in a power finish. A good, close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pistons lead by 3. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
Now Pippen. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Pippen. And it's KD in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. James against Leonard. On the wing, Giannis. Back to James. Giannis a screen on Leonard. Clock at 6. Yep, it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from LeBron.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Pippen finds Leonard. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. LeBron outside. Back to Giannis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's LeBron. Tries again. Chamberlain, no good. Pistons leading by 4. And here's KD for 3. Giannis grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Outside, James. James connects from deep.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
James against KD. KD sets the pick for Leonard. Driving the lane and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And so James will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. It's Curry outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Right side, Pippen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
Scottie Pippen.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And what doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
And both free throws good for Pippen. Bulls trail by 3. Pass to Wembanyama. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pippen, the pass to Leonard. And the three off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
James outside. The three ball. Rebound, Detroit. KD passes to Pippen. Back to KD. Pass to Shaq. That shot off the mark. Good defense by Wembanyama. LeBron outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. There goes Giannis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
.152 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Leonard. O'Neal looking around. Down low. It's thrown about to Kumbo. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. Leonard with the steal. Offside Pippen. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Nice ball movement by Detroit. James with it. He's picked up by KD. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pippen, the pass to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And there's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back, always quick with an answer.
Pippen sets a screen for Leonard. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
32 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's James. He's got 12. It's tipped. The shot from the low post is good. Chamberlain got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Leonard against Antetokounmpo. Outside Leonard. No good from outside. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. A 2-point game. So for Chicago right now, we've got Stephen Curry. Wembanyama is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Giannis in at the 1.
3.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Outside Curry. Pass to Chamberlain. The 3 from LeBron. Rebounded by the Pistons. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Durant, the pass to Pippen. And stolen by James. Here's Chamberlain. Good, and the assist goes to James. Chamberlain got his team on the board first here in the second half for Chicago. Pistons trail by 4. Pippen, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Floats it up for Pippen.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Back to Giannis. LeBron outside. Second chance shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
The Bulls shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for James.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
That one misses. Pistons trail by 3. It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Curry. Here's Shaq. And off the front, and in it goes. Shaq's got 6.
The strength of O'Neal it is otherworldly.
LeBron, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Curry, a screen on Leonard. LeBron passes to Curry, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Pippen.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot on.
The Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shoot 2.
And that one misses.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
KD against James. Left side, KD. 6 to shoot. KD, so efficient in there.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
Giannis against KD. James kicks to Antetokounmpo. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by O'Neal. The Pistons leading. Left side, Leonard. Outside, Durant. 1:41 left in the third. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Now, here's Pippen. 9 points in the game so far. Abdul-Jabbar looking over the floor. A 3 from Leonard. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pippen outside. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Pippen. Now here's Shaq. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Here's Leonard. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Shaq's got the lead up to 4 now for Detroit.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. Now here's Giannis. He's tightly guarded. Fires the 3. The shot off that time. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Detroit. They finish off the third quarter with a 13-5 run. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Durant. Then it's Pippen. And it's Shaq in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now. Curry against Pippen. Outside Leonard. Pippen sets a screen for Leonard. Over onto Tacumbo. Can't hit from 12. Chicago trailing here. Here's LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 5 assists in the game.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
Durant against James. Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Curry against Shaq. Pass to KD. From outside, off the mark. KD's gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Outside Curry. Back to James. To take the lead into the lane. The second effort. LeBron going to work inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Got a piece of it. Kicks it out to Leonard. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Curry can't get it to go. The Pistons trailing. Leonard dishes to Pippen. Giannis against Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Leonard. They could use a bucket. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
LeBron outside. Again, James missing.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Pippen finds KD. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to Leonard for the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo passes to Curry. Back to Giannis. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. .137 left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Uncovered. Rebounded by the Pistons. Shaq's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Pippen. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Pistons lead by 1.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Giannis kicks to Curry. Pass to Wembanyama. Giannis with it. Chamberlain with a screen on Durant. 4 on the shot clock. James finds Wembanyama. That 3 off the mark. So it's the Pistons now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's KD. Chicago grabs the miss. Curry on the wing. Shoots over Pippen. Good.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now, let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Five-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. O'Neal sets the screen for Pippen. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Shaq passes to Leonard. Yes!
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Chicago calls timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Curry looking around. Chamberlain with a screen on Pippen. Shoots from the block. Oh, no good. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going